Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today guys, we are doing our Hobby Lobby haul. Most crocheters know in the month of June, Hobby Lobby does its clearance sale. And last June, I don't think I was able to catch them. I missed it because I learned of it late, but now I know what to look out for. And also, I am a little bit happy that I caught it. I didn't catch it the last June, because you have to be strategic when you are going shopping for clearance on clearance items for these big box stores is what they call them. The stores inside the store, rather, is what I'm saying. You just have to be mindful of your spending and have a plan. Have a plan when you are going into those stores, not just Hobby Lobby, but there's other stores that have clearance on certain time of the year. Hobby Lobby doesn't just have clearance on yarn, but their candles is also going through a clearance, and there's other sections in the store that's on clearance as well. So to start off with, I did miss last June, but like I was saying, I'm happy that I did miss, because I know now what to look for. I don't want to just have a shopping cart full of yarn. I want to make sure that I am purchasing yarn that has not just one skein to it, that has more than one skein. If it doesn't have at least 2 or 3 skeins, I don't want to purchase it, because the only thing you probably can make from it is a hat. And you probably, now see, if it's one skein and you are a person that does what is it, if you like give back to your community, there's shelters, there's different other places where you can give back crochet items. So if it's one skein and you can make a hat out of it, and it's a multiple of one skeins, because not everybody wants to be wearing the same hat, unless you got a hat that's a name brand hat, like Nike or something like that. And this video is not sponsored. But to make a long story short, if you have, say if you go in there and you see a skein of yarn and there's only one skein of that particular color, and then you go down and you see another skein and the same thing, just one of that skein, and if that's something that you do, you give back to the community, whether it's at a shelter or anything like that, then maybe, yeah, you want to pick up, those skeins. But if you're looking to make a top, some shorts, a cardigan, unless you can take that one skein and mix it with some other yarn that you have, it really doesn't make sense to just pick up on one skein of yarn if you can't use it for something else. So that's why I say that I'm happy about not getting the sale, last June, because had it been last June and I not really have too much knowledge, you know, then I probably would have had a whole basket full of skeins or whatever, a yarn. But anyway, that's just a little nugget to kind of like, if you're new to crocheting, you know, don't go in the store and just pile up, and then all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of yarn and all you have is one skein of it, and then none of it matches, so you can only probably make a hat or give back or whatever. You wind up with that one skein and you really can't do too much with it, is what I'm saying. So let's get into this video. I did get into Hobby Lobby. I was going in there for something else, but I realized that the yarn was not on sale, so I'm going to catch what I really went in there for this coming week or whatever. Today is June 6th, I want to say. So next week it's it'll be 30% off, so I can actually go in there and get what I actually went in there for. So I knew about the sale when I went in there, but I wasn't expecting to see, because my store kind of like is last with doing stuff, but I see that they getting better at when they put out clearance and stuff like that. So I went in and like I said, I was looking for something else, and I noticed that, hey, look, the orange tags. So I went down the aisles just looking at stuff to see what all was there, kind of to see how much was there, to see if they had anybody else that had came in before me. But I think I was pretty much the first shopper to shop that day. I'm not sure if someone had shopped the day before or if they had just put the yarn out, but it seemed like they had just put the yarn out, because the yarn, there was a lot of it. I was able to go down the aisles, look at the yarn, and then decide you know, what I wanted to pick up on and put in my basket, and what I wanted to just not even worry about picking up. So I did go to the store twice that day. The first time that I went, this is the bag that I picked up. It's, like I said, it's not a lot. It's two little bags that I picked up. This is the first bag. And I wanted to try my hand at the finger weight yarn, so I did see the Mandala by Lions brand, these little skeins. Now this is $7.99, regular $7.99, should I say, and it was $1.99. So I was able to get 3. They had 3 in this color. So I was able to pick up 3. And like I said, this is finger weight yarn. I should have on my glasses, but I'm gonna try to do it. They're not in my possession right now. But this skein of yarn is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. It is super fine, the number 1 for super fine. It is 100% acrylic. You want to use a 4mm hook, it says. It is machine washable and dryable, so that's good. It is in the color Country Champagne Nerd. Country Champagne Nord. Champagne Nord. And that's by the Lions brand company. So like I said, regular $7.99, got it for $1.99, and I was able to get 3 skeins. So that's what I'm saying. Like, make sure you can get more than 1 skein if you're looking to do a project other than, you know, a hat or some gloves or something like that. I was shocked to see that the sugar wheel, the yarn bee sugar wheel, was on sale. This is regular $7.99. I was able to get it for $1.87. I'm not sure if you can see it. $1.87. This is the Sugar Wheel Pixie Twist in the color Pixie Twist. It is 7 ounces, 199 grams, 355 yards, 325 meters. It is a 100% acrylic. You can use a 5mm knitting needle or a 5.5 crochet hook. And that's the yarn bee sugar wheel. So my store had 3 of these left. That's why I say I think I was the first shopper of the day. I'm not sure if that was the first day of the sale or what, but I was able to get 3 skeins. Now you see how these two are the same. You see how you center and then it works out, but this one here is different. I think this might be a different dye lot. Let's see. No, actually they are all different dye lots. See this, that dye lot number 505 it begins with. This dye lot number begins with 211, and then this dye lot begins with 403. So they are different dye lots, but this one was done the same, whereas this one, that purple looking color is on the outside. But needless to say, they are all in the color Pixie Twist. Pixie Twist. Pixie Twist. And see, I was able to get it for $1.87, regular $7.99. So that's that. And then this was the third thing that I picked up when I went the first time, because I went twice that day. So, and I'll tell you why I went twice. So this one is Yarn Bee Simply Flawless. I love the softness of this. This is really, really soft. It is 100% low peel acrylic. It is regular $6.99. I was able to get it for $1.87, and it's 7 ounces, 422 yards. The color of it is called Desert Rose, and I was able to get 2 skeins of it. They both have the same dye line. So they both have the same dye line. And because even though it's a solid color, sometimes, although it might be the same dye line, it might be a little, the shade of it could be a little different. It could be a little off. But it's basically, it's the same. So that was for the first time that I went. And like I said, it was 10:06 in the morning. 10:06. And I spent $16.81 on these 3 different, so it was 3/6. So that was 8 skeins of yarn. I spent $16.81 on it. And that was the first time. Now the second time I went in there, it was at 6:44 p.m. the same day. If you can see, it is 6/4/26, and this one says 6/4/26. So the second time I went in there was because I wanted to see if somebody else came in, and I wanted to see what I left there, was it taken or was it still there. I wanted to see if somebody else had shopped that day, and what all they picked up. So apparently, according to the cashier, they said that he told me that there were 2 other people that he had checked out during the day, and they had baskets full. So they probably just went in and they just picked up whatever was in there. There was a few things left that I remember seeing. It was a lot of the baby, the soft, real soft baby yarn that you can use for a baby blanket. There was some Crafter's Secret that was left. And I was gonna get that Crafter's Secret the first time that morning, but it just wasn't enough for me. I could have mixed it with some other cotton, but I just didn't worry about getting it. So that's why I went in the second time. So the second time I went in, I purchased this bag. Still not a lot. This was one of the skeins here, the Yarn Bee. This is Yarn Bee low peel fiber, soft and sleek. These skeins were $4.99, and I got them for $1.37. So this is what I'm talking about when I say purchasing one skein. So this is one skein, and then this is another. But I purchased them because I have yarn that I can actually mix with this to make something else. So that's the only why. And I was gonna pick up this that morning, but I decided not to. So it was left there, so I went ahead and picked it up, because if I went back and it was left there, I was gonna get it that morning, then it was more than likely meant for me to get it, because those other shoppers didn't pick it up. So I got that. So this is the color Winterberry Frost. Winterberry Frost. It's really nice. It has shades of like an olive green, a light green, white, a brown, and then like a almost like a cinnamon brown. And then this one was $4.99, but it was marked down for $1.24, and it has shades of yellow. I have some yellow acrylic yarn that I can actually mix with this and make a top mixed with this. I have like 2 skeins of the yellow or gold I can mix with this. So that's why I purchased that. And that's the only 2 that I purchased that didn't have 2 or more skeins. And then I seen this. This is really soft as well. It's a yarn bead. It's called Yarn ID. It is a Himalayan sea salt. The color is Himalayan sea salt, but to me it looks like a I see now why it's Himalayan sea salt, but it's also like a light rose color. So I went ahead and I purchased 3 skeins of it, and I can actually mix this. This is 5 ounces, 252 yards. It's regular $5.99. I was able to pick it up for $1.49. So $5.99. I was able to pick it up for $1.49, and I purchased 3 skeins. Now I purchased another color in this type of yarn, and this is where I can mix this yarn to make a top or whatever. This color here, it is called Red Brick, and it was $1.74, regular $5.99. $1.74, and these 2 look really nice together, really nice. So I was able to pick up on 2 skeins of this, so I can mix that with this Himalayan salt, and that would be really, really pretty. So that is why I went back the second time, just to see if somebody else had to shop and what all they shop, just to give me a feel on who else is shopping the yarn department at my local Hobby Lobby. So with that second run to Hobby Lobby, the cost was $11.59. My total cost, let's see, so my total cost I spent for the Hobby Lobby clearance is $28.30, and I saved like $40 because had I bought these 2 bags at regular price, I would have spent $60, $65, $65.11 if I would have purchased it at regular price. $65.11. So I would have saved around $40. I saved around $40, but I would have spent $65.11 had I purchased these items at regular price, or if I purchased at the 30% off, then I probably would have spent about $45 to $50 if I would have purchased at 30% off. But I was able to get everything for $28.30. So that is it for my Hobby Lobby haul. What I wanted to say is I used to work in retail, so I know, like, for your clearance items, whenever a store is marking down items and they put it on clearance, that is because I seen one other crocheter. I may explain it to you, and they said that the sugar wheel at their store wasn't on sale, but you see the sugar wheel at my store was marked down on clearance. The reason why that goes on is because I used to work for retail. That's because whatever customers shop that store, they receive, you know, their information as to who's shopping the store, what they are purchasing. If this item is sitting on the shelf and nobody is purchasing it, then when it's time to mark down clearance items for the summer or fall or whenever that store do clearance, then this item will go on clearance because nobody is purchasing it. It's sitting on the shelf. So that is why maybe my store had the sugar wheel on sale, somebody else's store had the sugar wheel on sale or marked down, but somebody else's store, it wasn't marked down because that store, people purchased this in that store. So that's why it wasn't marked down. Now, I had other sugar wheel in my Hobby Lobby that wasn't marked down. And that's probably because people are purchasing it, but they don't purchase this color. So that was another like turquoise, yellow, and blue color. So it just depends on the store, what shoppers are buying, what they like, and if they are purchasing it. If they're not purchasing it, it's sitting on the shelf, it's gonna go up for clearance. So that's why you might see a crocheter, if they are showing their yarn haul for Hobby Lobby or whatever other store, then that's why you're gonna see some of them may have it, and then some of them you might not have it. That's why. So I wanted to explain that to you. And I know that from working in retail, we used to get our sheets of clearance just come down from corporate, and it'll have, if we had to reset a section, if you had to mark down items because they're not selling. Whereas another store, hey, well, they're selling at my store, so it's not going to get marked down. So that's how that works in retail with markdowns and clearances. So I just wanted to explain that because I did see another person say, hey, somebody had sugar wheel, but I didn't see sugar wheel marked down in my store. It was marked down in my store, and that's because nobody purchased this in my store. It's just sitting on the shelf. Now, it was only this color this color scheme that was marked down, not the other ones. So somebody's probably purchasing those other ones. So that is it, guys. I wanted to explain that to you. Or you didn't see it at all. If you didn't see it at all, it probably was marked down, but somebody done shopped the store before you shopped it. So that is it. I hope you like this video, enjoy what you're seeing in this video. Give me a thumbs up. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. We are at 60 right now. I thank you guys so much. Just keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, and I appreciate you all. Before I go, stay safe, stay blessed, and know that you are a queen. I see you in the next video, guys. Bye.